Thanks for tuning in. This is Busy Media. I'm Rob Huddleston, and this is episode 2. Episode 1 went by in a flash. Well, it took a little bit longer. From some of the feedback I got back, it was a little long. That's okay. We're going to cut it down a little bit, get some information to you. Great feedback coming at it. Great feedback coming out of the blog and the video blog. We're going to try and get some direct information to you. This one's going to summarize a lot of things. We're going to talk about where Busy Media is right now, and the blog, Dangle, Snipe, and Celly. Thank you again for all the readers who've gone on there and read it already. So let's summarize it so we can get on to the next blog for next week. Dangle, Snipe, Celly. It's a great concept. Similar to that of Busy Media. Busy Media is what I would call the umbrella that goes over everything that I do. The tweeting, Google+, Gmail, what you name it, WordPress, all the blogs. It summarizes it all together. It's really good. It allows me to keep it accountable. It allows me to group it. That's the Dangle. Looks good, sounds good. What could go wrong? Well, not taking a shot. The next thing I'd like to point out, the video blog. This is taking a shot. This is putting it out there. This is putting it out there to you. That's exposing yourself on an ultimate level. I'm out there. You guys can tell me anything you want. Comments are free, so you just throw them at me however you need. But ultimately, it's been really positive. All the feedback, it could be terrible, but the feedback's been great. And all we can do is push forward, and more will come of this. So, it's been a great ride. And that's been the shot part, the snipe part. Snipe is just like a calculated risk that a sniper would take. They're sitting there taking a shot, they'll calculate the wind speed, they'll calculate the dampness in the air, whatever it may take. They will take it. And you know what? I don't want to have to say it, but they'll miss sometimes, just like we will. You got to take another shot. You got to go back. You got to calculate. You got to take that shot. You can't let it get away. And you know what I want to say? I'm almost sorry that I have to say it, but I know I do, because I know if you're watching, I know who you are. You're that type of person that doesn't want to Celly. You're that type of person that doesn't celebrate the wins. You want to know why I know who you are? Because I'm that person. Far too often. Well, something happened, accomplish a goal, hit that next step, and you're just looking at the next step after that. It's a long life, and it's the one we chose. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, take a couple minutes. Do a fist pump. Celebrate that win. Go out there. Have some drinks with your friends. Talk about it. I don't care if it's a Diet Pop. I don't care if it's beer. But go out there. Celebrate it. Enjoy it. Take the time to do it right. The Dangle part is where we all want to stay. I think it's something that we all too often go on Twitter, follow people who motivate us, go on social media, read those cool little memes that tell us, and we're going to be strong today. But enough's enough. Start making your own. Start going after it. And that's exactly what we talked about in the last blog. Enough is enough. We can sit in that area where it's nice and safe all day long, just stick handling all day, but enough with it. Take the shot, take the risk, go after it. And ultimately, that's what it is. That's what it's all about. That's why you're watching this video, because you're trying to find a way to get that next step. How do I become the next successful person? How do I accomplish my goals? It's because you just keep reading up on it. Stop reading up on it. Go out there and fail a little bit. Man, I'm telling you, this video could fail easily. It doesn't matter. You got to do it. You got to take that chance. That's why we're here today. You know what I also believe is that this right here is our #1 export. The thing between our ears. It's renewable resource that we can export and sell. And people don't do it enough. We put it all on our backs, we work real hard, and that's great. It doesn't come without hard work, and man, do I ever know that. But ultimately, it's what's between your ears. And stop messing around, because I'm telling you right now that what's between your ears is going to get you wherever you need to do. But you're not going to be able to use that if you don't push it a little bit further and take it to the next step. You have to teach it things. It has to get experience. It has to grow. We talk about all the time, what's our next renewable energy? What's our next renewable resource when gas runs out and trees all burn down and all this? It's right here, because this renews itself non-stop. As a species, our brain grows, gets smarter each generation. Tell me when you don't look at your kids that they don't know a lot more than you did at that age. This brain is renewable, it grows, and it's the way to go. Push it, get new experiences, go out there and grow, get better each time. This video blog itself is my way of tracking the very experience that I'm doing right now. How I'm being aggressive, how I'm going about things, how I'm learning, how I'm talking, how I'm motivating. It's going to be a documented record that I can view, that I can learn. It's all about that. I can tell you right now that you can sit there all day long and read everybody else's motivational speeches and all their great quotes and all their good things. But if you don't go out there and start writing them yourself, you're not going to go anywhere. That's what people thrive on. They want you to read it. They want you to go after it. But I'm telling you right now that you only have one chance. You got to go after it. I think it's really good that we're all sitting here and then we can all culminate together and we can all share ideas. That's the number one thing. That's what the brain's all about. It's taking information together. It's growing as a knowledge base. And that's exactly what this is. So when I talk about my last blog, yeah, you know what? I threw it out there. It was raw. You know, when I read it back, it was like I was talking to you, just like I'm talking to you now. It wasn't smooth and sweet, but it was rough and it got to the point. And you know what? I got the most feedback out of that one than out of any of them because it was raw. It was real. People knew it. Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being part of that because it needed to happen. But I think as we move forward, we now need to take a look at it. We have enough of a following and enough of a group that we can start to talk about things together, sharing ideas and growing that. Because we all want to succeed. We all want to chase our things. Hey, I'm a dad. I'm a dad now, 2-month-old. You know what? I didn't expect that in a million years. Here I am. Boom. Beautiful baby girl. I love her to pieces. And you know what? I don't miss a moment with her. And I work a lot of hours and a regular job just like anyone else, trying to get a career out of it. I'm working my way up. I work hard for other people. You know what? I go home and I do this. I work for me. This right here is me. This is me being raw. This is me being whoever I need to be to fuel my passions and achieve my goals. Because you know what? This is all going to culminate together. This is the key part, and we talked about it a little bit last time in the first video blog, but this comes back and ties into our passions and our goals, but we can take that and connect it directly to our jobs. Because if you're someone who wants to go after the next step, you got to be doing your passions. They got to align. So now they're all going together. This is all taking that shot. This is where I'm talking about when I say Dangle, Snipe, and Celly. And you know what? You call it whatever you want. It's a 3-step process. Enough with just, setting it up all the time. It's time to take the shot, and it's time to celebrate the wins. I think we're coming together pretty good. I think we got a lot out of that. I want to hear what your celebrations are, because I know that those celebrations mean that you took that shot, and thank you for taking the shot. Thank yourself for taking the shot. Do it. You know what? And if you missed, I want to hear about that too, because ultimately we're taking risks out there. Everyone takes a lot of shots, and they'll miss some. But it's the people who will go back, recalculate, not afraid to take a little dangle, take a shot, and celebrate that win. So far, we're sitting here today. We've culminated underneath busi.media. I'm really happy about that. I'm bringing it forward, chasing you guys with it. I'm going to pop it out there on Twitter. I'm going to pop it out there on social media, the next WordPress blog. And I think that we're putting that all under one umbrella. And that umbrella's taken off real good. I want to thank you all for being a part of it. I want to expand our viewership. I want to get more and more followers on Twitter. But you know what? It's all about whether the content's good enough. And I need your help for that. So make sure that you're talking to me about it. Let's see where we're going. Let's take the next step. Tell me what you think about the blogs. I mean, we have a year's worth of blogs on there. Read back. I need feedback on all of them because I'm going to touch on it a little bit more moving forward. So, I think I've used up enough of your time. I think that it's gone pretty quick. I could talk forever and ever and ever. But I want to summarize in just those 3 points again. Dangle, Snipe, and Celly. Let's go out there. You and I, if you're this far, if you're at video blog number 2, and you follow me through all the blogs, then we've done it. We've done the part. We've branded ourselves. We've motivated ourselves. We've taken the 5 pillars we talked about a year ago that make us successful and keep us motivated. We've taken that. That's where we are here today. Those 5 pillars, boom, video blog. Going out there, chasing you guys. This is where it's coming to. That was the dangle. Enough is enough. Just like the blog was talking about, enough is enough. We're going to take some shots now. We're going to fail a bit. Let's do it together. Let's tumble together. Come back at it. And we're going to celebrate together. So I want to know your wins. Everything we talked about so far. You know what? Enough's enough. I'm going to stop taking up your time. Thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for your viewership. This was episode 2. I'm Rob Huddleston. I'm going to tell you one thing and you can repeat it before I'm done, but keep busy.